Ladies and gentlemen, what did you expect after William Ruto had already captured the judiciary? And this is what William Ruto is telling the court, that CESs are here to stay, CDF are there to stay. This is what William Ruto is telling the court, that PSC insists the position for CASs in the public service is still open and Kenyans are encouraged to apply for the same. Then something that was capturing my attention was that the PSC is telling us that Kenyans are being encouraged to apply for CSS. This is something that they are talking in accordance to maybe their simple interest, just to cheat public, that they considered, and also they look at what was so much criticized towards the government William Ruto ignoring Mama Mboga and boda men. Temperatures high between executive and judiciary, as President Ruto tells CJ Martha Koome this. And while that was the case, things have been changing ever since William Ruto took over the power. This is because days ago, he faulted the judiciary on the CDF, yes, and NSSF matters, and today temperature were raised high between the executive and judiciary after President William Ruto's latest move. That is because Martha Koome's judiciary maintained that CS's positions created by former President Uhuru Kenyatta are illegal and thus they should be scrapped off. But on his part, President William Ruto has told the Martha Koome's judiciary that the CS's positions are in the country to stay and thus maintain that Kenyans should apply for the position. And that is what William Ruto has come out to elaborate. But I want us to look at the state and also the stage where William Ruto captured the judiciary. Then the court is trying to show themselves that we want to follow the law, we want to follow the constitution. Yet at that time, they never realized the status and the stages that William Ruto was going to take. I want to say that when you look at the scenario, the rulings of the courts that has been always there, you do remember when court said that this CSS of Uhuru Kenyatta was illegal. What happened? What happened? They continued and they appointed them, about 21 of them. Yes, after being appointed, nothing took part when it comes to the judgment that was from the court. So it means that in this decade, in this century, the executive will never honor the court judgment and they will never respect it. And that is why in the regime even of Uhuru Kenyatta, they never respected about this CSS position to be scrapped out. But today, the same thing is happening with William Ruto. Now the court was already captured. Yes, the judiciary was already captured by William Ruto. He said that I will add you 3 billion Kenyan shillings every year. Then the question that we always ask, how is it that William Ruto understands that every year the needs of judiciary will be 3 billion Kenyan shillings? And that is the question that we are asking till date. Another thing, immediately William Ruto was sworn in, he decided to sworn in these 6 judges that were left out when Uhuru Kenyatta was swearing in the other judges. Then it's showing a kind and a criteria and prospect how the wrangles and fight between judiciary and the executive has started. It means that the government of William Ruto is going to ensure that they are going to have their way, but court is going to have their say. So it means that Court will just have their say, but the executive will have their way because William Ruto is the controller of everything. So I think this is not a new news, because even despite of capturing the attention of judiciary, this was something that we are expecting. So what is my point towards this analysis? Is that court should not expect this current government to respect their judgment, because their judgment will be like simple as that. No one will follow, and you will not take this government anywhere. Because the other time they said they were looking for freedom, and they are having their freedom. So you cannot hinder them from the freedom that they wanted. So today, this is a government that is just doing whatever they want in accordance to their law and in accordance to their will, not in accordance to the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. And that is the most important thing that Kenyans you must understand. Rather, whatever they always say is that they want the judiciary to be independent. Which judiciary? Which judiciary does this government want to be independent? Because that was what they wanted. Today, this morning, we received a news that Amin Mohamed Ibrahim has been appointed as the new DCI. I want to say it very critical. Even though that Amin Mohamed Ibrahim has been appointed as new DCI, nothing will happen, because they want a DCI that they can control. That even to investigate their cases will be a problem. That even to submit their files to the DPP Nurdin Haji will be difficult. And that is why today they're not talking about changing Nurdin Haji, because Nurdin Haji has fallen in their trap. And that is why there's still a list of cases to be declared, to be cleared, and among this list, there are bigger percentage of them, they are close allies to William Ruto. So it is not something that is new, that today we will stammer, we will say whatever we say, but the truth is William Ruto wants to control the DCI, and already he has appointed his man in the DCI sector. He wants his man in the DPP, and that is having his man, Nurdin Haji. He wants his man in Inspector General. Already he is having his man in Inspector General Police. So he will control judiciary, he will control EACC, he will control the police, he will control the judiciary, he will control the legislature and everything. And that is the dictatorship that William Ruto is bringing to country. So the temperature high between executive and judiciary is something that we expected. So it is not something that we worry about, but it is something that we must understand that this thing is going to happen. So ladies and gentlemen, this is whatever William Ruto has said, that CDF, CSS are going to stay despite of the court and Martha Koome deciding that these are illegal things that should not be tolerated. So ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion in the comment section below. If you're a visitor, please do me a favor, subscribe. You put on the notification bell that when I upload my videos you get notified. For those who are returning subscribers, thank you so much. Bye bye till we meet on another video.